no skips at PTA. We listened to the entire thing, and Ash and Charles know that off by heart. Man, I wanted to talk about your son's outrageous athletic ability and what seems like music ability. How is that navigating that pressure? Because I imagine people would already be saying to you hey, your kid's going to play cricket for Australia, and you're just like, man, I want my kid to do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
That's exactly right. That's what people say, and that's exactly how I feel about it. And I feel I'm not worried about it at all, and I don't feel any pressure. I only get a bit worried sometimes. We're down at Cottesloe most days, and he wants to hit on the path because the ball bounces properly, right? So I'll throw a ball to him one bounce, pretty hard, like a little plastic ball, but it's the size of a cricket ball.
Because he's got an autographed bat in his hand, right?
He had an autographed bat. Now he's got a bigger bat.
Yeah.
It's probably this big. My brother hand-painted Hero Honda stickers on it for him.
Is that Verinda Sehwag?
Verinda Sehwag was our favourite player, and specifically my favourite player growing up. Yeah. And he's like, Ash, was Verinda Sehwag's Britannia or Hero Honda stickers better? I was like, Hero Honda, definitely.
Yeah.
So he hand-painted him this Hero Honda bat because he can't buy the stickers. So he's got that. And I get worried sometimes when I throw him the ball and he loads up and belts this ball 15 metres, and people are like, what's going on? Because he's a little fella,
Yeah, kids shouldn't be able to do that, right?
That's the only time I'm like, and if they recognise me, I don't want them to think I'm putting any pressure on him to try and train him to be a cricketer,
you're just
right?
like, no, sorry, we're not here to get
This
a
is
coffee.
what Charles wants to
this
do.
is training. The kid just likes hitting balls.
He loves it. It's his favourite thing to do. Play cricket. He goes, Dada, tap, tap, and he wants me to bowl, and he
taps his Hero Honda.
Charles bat. So no worries, mate.
Charles isn't bowling, man.
So really, I had no pressure growing up from my dad and from my mum. They just gave us every opportunity to be successful at what we enjoyed, and that's exactly what I'll do for him. And I think it's a really nice outdoors, active lifestyle.
Yeah.
People will say what they say, but I know he's happy. And we do all the things that make him really happy, and I think they're great things for him.
Because the swing is
pure, mate.
It's insane.
We need it. Maybe we'll
I need a video to go up because in particular there was a golf swing. I remember you posting it, and then he smoked this ball with this driver, and you were like, "Oh my god!" Even you were having wild reactions.
We were laughing so much because I think that was the day he turned 18 months old, and he just he'd been hitting a ball since sort of 12 months.
Yeah.
And he whacked this golf ball, and it's just funny, mate. But he's happy. You look at his face and he's having a great time.
And you want your kid to be, I think I said it on an episode with Tom, and I probably shouldn't have said it, but I said you don't want your kid to be a cheddar eating slob. And I shouldn't have said it like that. And I wanted to get bleeped, and it didn't get bleeped in the end.
A cheddar eating slob.
A Cheeto eating slob.
Oh, I thought you said cheddar. I was like, cheddar's not bad.
No, cheddar's brilliant, man.
Cheeto eating slob. Yeah, look.
But you want your kid to have a successful life and love what they do, right? And there's ways to get them the skills to do that. But you also don't want to put pressure on them and for them to have a horrible time and bad relations to hitting a cricket ball.
I think he'll miss plenty of balls as well.
How does he react when he misses?
I just say, great swing, Charles. And he goes, great swing, Charles. He copies me. He's a parrot at the moment because he's learning to speak, and he loves it. He'll miss it, and sometimes he'll go, how's that? He knows how's that. And because he'll miss the ball. So it's all positive. And they're just the little things. He puts a great swing on a ball. I love it. I love watching it. He wants to hit it because he loves hitting the ball, but it doesn't make a difference.
That's brilliant. Esther will, I take her to golf and put her in the golf cart. She's got little plastic clubs, and she'll hop out and try to tee off and stuff. And if she misses, she's furious at herself. Is she? Really angry. And it's just it's all good, dude. We're practicing. Daddy chunked one into the bushes 40 metres in. It happens.
Every ball.
Yeah, really bad. Really, really bad golfer. And she's just furious about it. But Charles reacting and being oh, it's all good.
Well,
is insane.
Yeah, it's positive. I think I've learned a lot from my mum, actually. Yeah. She's really good with Charles and with kids, and she was a great parent for me. And she'll get a flower, right? And she'll show Charles a flower. But within that flower, there's so many different layers. She'll go how does it feel?
Yeah.
How does it smell? Is it soft? Is it hard? is it heavy? Is it light? Like in one thing, there's so much more to it. So in a swing and a miss, I was like, oh, nice swing, you know?
Yeah.
How did it feel? Like, was that a big swing? Was that a big six? Little things to just deepen it. And, you know, they find out a little bit more about it each time, but it's all positive. You know, they're learning something.
And then he's essentially coaching himself there. If you're like, how was that?
Yeah, he's just learning. He's just learning and feeling what it's like.
Coaching's the wrong word for 2-year-old.
No, I know what you mean.
But yeah.
You're teaching. And, you know, he's learning how to express himself in that as well. Like he's doing a skill that he really likes, but he's also learning different sensory, how to articulate himself in like a sensory way.
Absolutely. And knowing, just getting to know his body. I reached out to Billy Garvey, Dr. Billy Garvey, the doc. And I was just like, hey, mate, got Ash on. And it's just like we've spoken lots, Tom and I, about pushing kids, not pushing your kids, wanting them to be successful and have great lives, but not turning them into arseholes that hate what they do.
Yeah.
And he was just like, awesome to hear from you. Thanks, actually. He goes, I guess a couple of things come to mind. The first is that emotional and social development trumps everything. So you're like doing it spot on from what Billy's saying. It's like making sure kids have those skills helps them in their self-esteem, emotional regulation, relationships and resilience. It also leads to better outcomes in skills such as art, music, cricket, whatever it may be. So it's like learning how to win and lose and being graceful, I guess, is like one part. But like probably just like the mini frustrations of like where Charles misses that ball. Could he lose the plot like Esther does with the golf ball, or it's just like, nah, man, like it's a good swing, it's a good shape, and he's like repeating it. It's like perfect parenting.
I think just making it's what he's saying, I guess, is like the pursuit of what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's the goal, you know, enjoying what you're actually doing, and the outcome will be what it is. It's the same advice, we spoke about it before, that you would give adults. And it makes sense that works for kids. But I guess if you can, you know, give positive feedback in the pursuit of what they're doing and help them figure out the details of what they're actually doing so they enjoy all those little bits that create the outcome. I think that's a really nice way to go about it.
Yeah, he essentially outlines that like intrinsic motivation beats external. So, but it's not the intrinsic motivation to like win. It's like the intrinsic motivation to master a skill and enjoying that process.
Yep.
So like you then being like, oh, cool, how big was that six? Where did it go? And all those little like details within it, even within the flower, mastering like botany. It's just like all these little details, like enjoying that part is what makes someone great.
I think so.
That's insane.
I think every little part of that makes you feel something as well. And I think you can, if that can make you feel positive, then that's a good thing. You know, like it's all well and good for me, you know, of me to give parenting advice. But I've got one kid. I don't have 2 or 3 or 4 like some people have. And I find it really hard. You know, I'm knackered at the end of the day, like, because I give him all the energy I can until I sort of have no more. But
and that's a tough one, like online, like any parenting content, apart from what I've seen with Dr. Garvey, it's just like no one's honest, and it's just like, man, I'm up and I'm like, I'm super successful and I can do all these things. It's like, nah, you're probably actually fucking having a shit of a time.
Oh, man, I'm so tired in the mornings, you know. The other day we had Peter Rabbit on, you know, but I put the old school Peter Rabbit on. It was great. It was like a throwback for me. And I was like, do you want to watch Peter Rabbit? It was 6 a.m. And, you know, if you went on Instagram and they said you give your child Peter Rabbit at 6 a.m., they'd shoot you, you know.
I'm doing it every day, bro.
But I put him on me and I was closing my eyes, hoping that he would just sit still and watch for like 10 minutes and I could have 10 more minutes of sleep. And he looked at me and he said, Dada, open your eyes. I'm sure you would have had that plenty of times.
I've got a worse one.
Okay.
I fell asleep in Esther's bed in the morning. So I go in there in the morning, mum goes to work, and with Esther, I'm just like, all right, here's your banana, here's some Cheerios, here's your breakfast. I lay down next to her. She's watching Bluey on the iPad. I fall asleep. And then I wake up and she's like standing over me and I don't know what time I fell asleep, no idea.
Yeah.
And then I go in my work phone like later that day and she's taken photos all around the house. So there's 2 photos of me sleeping.
No way.
then there's a photo of the bathroom, then there's like a photo everywhere else, and then she's taken 2 selfies. So there's this like order of her moving around the house and then comes back to me and wakes me up. I have no idea how long I was out for.
You need to check the timestamps on the photos.
Mate, let's go 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Gee, that would have been bliss.
Yeah, it was a great 20 minutes, man. I felt brilliant. And like she's like somehow got the camera up. The selfie in there. This was quite a while ago. I don't share it too often with people because it's pretty embarrassing. Now I've shared it on a podcast.
So normal. So normal.
Oh, the photos, bro. I was like, I didn't take that. Like, what the hell? And I was just like, oh.
Esther's done it.
Yeah. It was like in portrait mode. Some of the photos were really nice.
Like good photos?
Yeah.
She's going to be amazing, man.
Art house. I want to play a couple of songs of your choosing, man. You had some country in there. You mentioned a lot of country.
Yeah.
These don't need any context. They're just 2 tracks you like.
2 tracks I like. I'm going to go 2 tracks that are sort of worlds apart.
Yes.
Number 1, Hippies and Cowboys by Cody Jinks. And that is a song. Actually, one of my mates, Jacob, he told me about this song. We were having wines one day and I wrote it off like pretty fast. I heard the start of it. And I don't think I was far enough in my country music evolution to appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now I want slow.
Did you write it off verbally to your mate?
I told him. I said, no, this is trash. And so Jacob, you know who you are, and I apologize, mate, because now I love this song. Like, it's one of my most played songs. And it's just easy listening. You know, I want to sit by a fire and drink whiskey and listen to Cody Jinks sing with a guitar. And the second song that I want to play is The Enemy by Big L. Massive.
Tom will be so happy that you played Big L.
I just love Big L, and The Enemy makes me feel something. I listen to it before training, before playing sometimes, or just when I want to bump something in the car that's a bit heavier, and Charles likes it as well. I mean...
Charles likes Big L?
Yeah, he likes
Charles
Big L.
is possibly the coolest kid that's ever graced.
He just listens to a lot of different stuff. You know, my wife might not agree with some of the language, but at least he'll know.
Oh, we've deep dived it. Anyway, guys, this is Hippies and Cowboys, Cody Jinks. See you after this.